What's up, everyone? This is Ben Foggins Media Corner back again with a brand new AK After I Saw review episode for today. This one's going to be on a new release for 2022, which this just came out today in America, while this came out a week ago in the UK. And I actually saw this a week ago in the UK, and a few of my friends have asked me if I was ever going to review this film, and I said yes, I am. So I thought today I should review this film. So today's review is going to be my review on the 2022 historical epic action drama film. And that movie is The Northman. This is directed by Robert Eggers, and this was also written by him along with another screenwriter. And the story of the film is that we follow this man named Prince Amleth, who's played by Alexander Skarsgård, who's on the verge of becoming a man after he experienced a tragedy with his father in which he was brutally murdered by his uncle, and also his mother was also kidnapped by his uncle. And then we see two decades later that we see him as a Viking warrior, and he sets out on a mission to basically avenge his father after he was murdered, as well as also trying to save his mother as well from his uncle. So that's pretty much the story of The Northman. Like I said, this movie was directed by Robert Eggers, Robert Eggers made two movies that were released in the last decade, which were of course both The Witch and The Lighthouse, two amazing movies that he's made of his career. I didn't see The Witch back when it was released in 2015. I heard a few people were talking about this movie, and I didn't even know when I was going to watch it because I was busy and all that, but I did manage to have a time off of watching this film, and after watching it, I absolutely love this movie. And of course, for The Lighthouse, I didn't see this when it was released in the UK because I was hoping this was going to be released in my local cinema that I always go to, but unfortunately this did not play in my local cinema, which I was a bit disappointed with. But it was great to have this in my collection. I did watch this when I got this on Blu-ray, and after watching it, I absolutely love this movie to bits. And I love this movie even more than The Witch. So when it came to The Northman, I was really looking forward to this movie because I was looking forward to seeing what Robert Eggers can do for a film like this. Because this is not really a horror film. This is like I said, it's like a historical epic action drama film, and I was really looking forward to seeing what he was going to do for a film like this. And also, you've got a big name cast in this film, such as Alexander Skarsgård, Nicole Kidman, Anya Taylor-Joy, Willem Dafoe, Ethan Hawke, a big name cast in this film. I was really looking forward to seeing what they can do for a film like this. And seeing the trailer, I was really pumped for this movie. And like I said, this just came out today in the US, but this came out a week ago in the UK. And I saw this last week in a really packed screening, and there was a lot of people who had seen this movie alongside me. And after seeing this film, I gotta say, this is definitely another great installment for Robert Eggers' film library, because I absolutely love this movie. This movie was amazing from beginning to end. There's a lot of stuff I gotta say about The Northman here that I completely loved here, so let's talk about them. The performances all around in this film are phenomenal in this movie. Just like with The Witch and The Lighthouse, which both of them had terrific performances, for The Northman, it's got that all here, guys, because everyone in this film are phenomenal in this film. Alexander Skarsgård gives one of the best performances he's ever given for his career. He's amazing to watch on screen, from him interacting with the characters in the film and for what he's doing in the film. I completely dug all of that. And as for everyone else, like Anya Taylor-Joy, she's terrific in the film, like she did in The Witch. Willem Dafoe is amazing, like he was in The Lighthouse, although he's not in the movie that much, but he still is amazing. And Ethan Hawke's fantastic in the movie, and Nicole Kidman's also fantastic. Everyone in this film are fantastic in this movie. And the direction by Robert Eggers as well. It's a visually beautiful looking film for the whole location shooting of this film, as well as for capturing everything on screen, like the whole costume design, the production sets, and everything like that. It's amazing to look at on screen for what Robert Eggers did for a film like this. And there are some sequences in the film that doesn't really have mostly focus on like fantasy stuff like that, because there are some like horror elements to it, which I didn't really see that coming here, guys. For seeing the sequences like that, it just reminded me of The Witch all over again here, because for that film was like a creepy film, but here for the Northman, it's got that all here again. And it nearly had me skin fall out my body while I was watching those sequences, and I was completely blown away of how it was directed really well on screen. And Robert Eggers, again, he can prove nothing wrong here because he's such an extraordinary filmmaker. And again, I can't wait to see what else he does in the future, because I think he's become one of my favorite newcomers of directors out there. Next to like Denis Villeneuve and all that. And the storytelling in this film is really engaging and really investing for all the characters in the film. And I really dug every single character in this film for what was going on in the film. And none of them got me bored for whatsoever, because there was no sequences that played out boring for me, because I was getting really invested for what was going on. And despite being a slow burn, again, it didn't make me bored. It didn't make me bored whatsoever, because again, I was getting more invested and more engaged for what was going on in the film. And the action sequences all around in this film are extremely violent and insanely crazy in this film. I would say that they're kind of more violent than The Lighthouse, which there's lots of soul plays in the film, which is really exciting to watch. And even when it gets to the final act of the film, it's really exciting and directed very well by Robert Eggers. And in the end, guys, The Northman, I absolutely had a lovely time with this one. It's definitely another great Robert Eggers film for his film library, alongside The Witch and The Lighthouse. If you loved any of those films, you'll definitely love this one even more here. And if you're a big fan of these cast members, go and see this film. It's definitely worthy of a big screen experience for this year, and it's definitely another favorite of mine of 2022. And I've got nothing else to say, but let's just get to my rating of this movie now. I'm going to give The Northman 5 out of 5. I'm so happy Robert Eggers did not disappoint me with this one, since I was really looking forward to this one, and I got that all here after I seen this film. And again, it's definitely another great installment for his film library here, alongside The Witch and The Lighthouse. If you loved any of those films, you'll definitely love this one even more here, guys. And again, if it is playing at a local cinema near you, definitely purchase a ticket for yourself yet for this one, guys. You'll definitely have a great time with this movie, just like I did when I saw this movie. So thank you guys so much for watching for my AK After a Store review on The Northman, and let me know what you think of this film if you have seen this already, or if you've just recently seen it. Did you love this movie, or were you disappointed with this one? So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, and as always, this has been Falcon's Media Corner signing off.